Hi everyone, Chris Hill here. I've made this video today specifically for those of you out there who are 40 years of age and beyond and would like to have a one-stop resource for all your fitness answers. You can get all your fitness, nutrition, and supplement questions answered in one place, and by real, in the trenches science, not overhyped pitched products. Today, you can finally stop searching for the next quick fix fitness gadget. So please, stop what you're doing right now, shut off all distractions, and pay very close attention. Because over the next 25 minutes, I'm going to show you how to get your body back and to have the answer to all your fitness goals. Again, my name is Chris Hill. I'm a personal trainer, certified nutrition specialist, and licensed physical therapist assistant in the state of Texas, and I've been helping people like you for the past 17 years. I have owned and operated a personal training studio in Longview, Texas, the past 12 years. During that time at Personally Fit, I have helped thousands of clients lose weight, gain strength, increase endurance, and get into the best shape of their lives. But in the beginning, getting clients the results they desired was not always easy. Back in 1999, when I started working with clients, I desperately hoped they would see changes, but had no clue if they would actually get results. I was 26 years old at the time, and after working as a physical therapist assistant for a few years, I had never directed someone through a weight loss plan, but noticed most of my patients would benefit from losing weight. I had several patients ask me for help in the weight loss department. Being only 26 and never having any issues with weight myself, I truly thought in order to lose weight, you just need to exercise. So my advice was always to get moving, which I would soon find out did not work the same for everyone. After running several of my ex-physical therapy patients' exercise plans, I noticed many of them did not lose weight and were not seeing much progress. Many of them told me that this was a lifelong battle, but really became very challenging at age 40. Yeah, a few of them reported minor strength gains using my workout plans, but many of them reported weight gain of a couple pounds or the same weight on the scale at the end of 30 days, which was very frustrating for them and me. I was the so-called expert, but my clients are using my exercise program and not seeing results. Then, two things happened that changed the course of my career and my clients' results. Fast forward 6 months, and I am now a certified personal trainer. As a continuing education course for my physical therapy assistant's license, I obtained my certification. One day, a lady named Kim, who was lost and looking for a personal trainer, walked into the physical therapy clinic I worked at and asked if someone could test her body composition. She was actually looking for a different gym to get her body composition tested, but our assistant knew I had recently learned to perform this test. She referred her to me, and I tested her free of charge. After testing Kim's body composition, we began talking, and she told me she was doing a new body transformation program she bought. It required her to have her measurements tested before, halfway through, and at the end of her program. We agreed I would do her measurements to ensure consistency. I continued to ask questions and found out Kim was looking for someone to train her through the program. I agreed to work with her 3 times a week, and we scheduled our appointments 12 weeks in advance. After our talk, Kim was even more motivated. She left that day and purchased me a copy of the transformation system she was using. It came in a hardback book with detailed instructions on the workout and nutrition approach recommended. Over the following weekend, before our first session, I read the book and set our plan for the next 4 weeks based off the program she had given me. As I was reading over the program, I remember thinking that the exercise program was very simple and not that challenging. I had my doubts about it actually producing results. But to my amazement, after following the program just as it was laid out, you can see Kim's results here after 12 weeks. Kim decreased her body fat to 13.6% at age 46. The second thing that would change my career path was my wife and I decided to do the same exact program at the conclusion of Kim's plan. My wife had amazing results as she followed the nutrition plan. Me, on the other hand, barely changed at all because I continued to eat the same way as before and only did the workout plan. Sonia Hill, 33 years young, 12-week program, lost 19 pounds, dropped 4.1% body fat, went from a size 10 pants down to a size 4. These two transformations made me dig into the books for more certifications, more education, and the desire to find that magic formula. I felt like I could not get enough information about nutrition and body transformation. These two transformations taught me how important eating correctly was when it came to weight loss. It really had very little to do with exercise. Although exercise was a key ingredient, the nutrition was the biggest factor. By 2007, I had grown my personal training business to a staff of 17. We were seeing 1,300 to 1,400 one-on-one sessions each month. I had just won the Entrepreneur of the Year award from the Chamber of Commerce. I had been voted best personal trainer in Longview by the News Association, and business was great. I was a featured writer on the Fitness Expert Network. I had my own 30-minute radio show for a local station here in Texas, had been interviewed by several local publications, and felt like I was a sought-after trainer. But there was still something missing. I still felt like I was not delivering the results to all the clients I could. I still saw some clients come to Personally Fit and train consistently, but they just were not physically changing like Kim or Sonia. I kept attending seminars, spent a small fortune on workout programs, and continued to look for better ways to serve my members. In 2008, I attended a boot camp seminar in Dallas, Texas. I remember a woman sitting behind me that was ripped, very fit. I overheard her telling some other attendee about a program she was doing that they needed to try. I wrote down the name and intended to look it up when I returned home from the seminar. Once I got back home and in the swing of work, I never thought about that material again. But in 2009, I attended that same seminar and sat in front of that same woman. She was even more ripped than the year before. She had to be in her late 40s, but had the body of a 20-year-old. She had several people with her, and they were all in impressive shape as well. At intermission, I was sitting close to her and her group, and overheard her talking about the same system they were discussing the year before. This time, I wrote the name of the program down. And when I returned home, I gave it a try. I ordered the program and gave it a test run. My wife was the only one that knew I was doing the program. I started noticing changes in the first 4 days. This was the first time I had ever been on a nutrition plan for weight loss in my career. Within the first 10 days, my clients were asking me what I was doing to lose weight. I was starting to have more energy. My sleep was better. I wasn't having near as many cravings as before, and my pants were getting too big. My strength was going up. My endurance was much better. Feeling great was an understatement. I knew I had discovered something special. I measured myself at the end of 4 weeks, and I had lost 18 pounds and 3.8% body fat. I was in the single digits of body composition for the first time in years. Just because the nature of my business, I started telling my clients about my changes, and they started using the system as well. I started hearing my clients give testimony after testimony of their changes. I was seeing women in their 40s and 50s whose body compositions were going from 22 to 25% down to 15 to 17%. Women and men of all ages were seeing strength and endurance changes like no other time in my training history. I created a transformation class at my studio built around this information and had 100% success with weight loss and body fat change for all participants, which was unheard of for me at the time. Here are some of the pictures from clients who have been through the transformation program. After 17 years in the industry, I truly felt that I had found a system that was simple and could help change the lives of many people. The program addressed 5 major components that everyone must address for lifelong health and physical changes that last forever. More on those in just a moment. The 5 components that need to be present in order to make your physical changes a lifelong success are: number 1, nutrition for blood sugar control. Number 2, periodization. Number 3, supplementation. Number 4, proper hydration. And number 5, strong support. Nutrition is the foundation of all our health needs. I truly believe that we have the ability to prevent the majority of disease by what we put in our body. Today, the food we consume is much less healthy than it was just 20 years ago. According to the Journal of American College of Nutrition, with data from 1950 compared to today, in 43 different fruits and vegetables, there were reliable declines in all major vitamins and minerals. Well, the truth is, most doctors don't even know what diet to recommend. I have clients today in 2016 who come to my office and they have just been told by their doctors to use the Atkins plan. Basically, eat no carbs and all the fat you want. Others whose doctors recommend gluten-free without even testing them for the allergy. I had one client recently claim she was told by her general physician to schedule an appointment for the gastric sleeve, and as soon as she gained 20 more pounds to have the surgery. This was recommended instead of learning how to eat healthy and make lifestyle changes for her and her family. I have had clients leave a group fitness class just because they forgot to wear their Fitbit. It was like they thought the workout would not count if it was not tracked. This is not just a guess. This taken from 17 years of real-life research on personal clients. This is what works, not what the celebrity fitness model on TV is telling you, but a 17-year study of people just like you. Remember, today we are seeing catastrophic numbers of obesity, and if we don't change the path of our society, it is going to cripple our healthcare system. All major diseases we face can be greatly affected by our nutrition approach. So, let's break down 5 components that must be present in order to sustain a healthy well-being, vibrant energy, and live a life free of disease. These are the 5 components that need to be present in order to make your physical changes a lifelong success are: Number 1, nutrition for blood sugar control. Number 2, periodization. 3, supplementation. 4, proper hydration. 5, strong support. Nutrition for blood sugar control. There are over 6,000 diet books in print today, and the United States continues to be one of the most overweight nations in society, with numbers continuing to rise. Don't you think that if there were a miracle diet out of the 6,000 plans, we would have found the answer and everyone would be at their ideal weight? In order to truly have the body working like a well-oiled machine, you must have a consistent blood sugar. If you eat foods that consistently spike your blood sugar up and down, you are basically telling your body to store fat. The hormone insulin is like a trigger for fat storage. The more we keep high insulin, the more likely we will develop type 2 diabetes and we will be overweight. You can control this by what you eat. If you eat meals that are high in carbohydrates with very low protein and fiber, you will set yourself up for destruction. This is why there are so many low carbohydrate diets floating around, because they control blood sugar and put your body in fat burning mode instead of fat storing mode. This does not mean you need to skip all carbohydrates. Just be sensible in which ones and what you eat with them. Carbohydrates are your body's first source of energy and the fuel that your brain uses, so don't ever cut them out completely. In order to control blood sugar with your diet, there are a few simple rules you can follow. 1. Always have a lean source of protein with every meal. 2. Make the majority of your carbohydrates come from the fiber carbohydrates, such as fruits and vegetables. 3. Never eat starchy carbohydrates by themselves. 4. Make your meal portions equal in size. 5. Do not drink insulin-spiking carbohydrates. If you can abide by these principles, you will reduce the insulin production, and that will translate into more fat release for energy when you do move around. With these simple principles in play, you can literally have your body burning fat when you sleep. It is all dictated by the hormone insulin, which you control with your eating. The second principle is periodization. Periodization, by definition, is a form of resistance training that may be defined as strategic implementation of specific training phases. As we approach 40, we begin to lose muscle at a much faster rate. So one of the things that keeps our metabolism young and healthy is maintaining or even gaining muscle. This process can be achieved with strength training, resistance training. There are 3 principles with strength training that must be addressed in order to maximize its effectiveness. 1 is adaptation. This rule means that your body will adapt to the stimulus applied over time. This is why you must add resistance to a muscle if you would like to increase strength. The 10-pound rule explained. 2 is overload principle. In order for a muscle to grow or strengthen, you must create enough of a load to create protein synthesis. What must occur to create muscle hypertrophy? In my group classes, we refer to this as momentary muscle failure. 3 is use it or lose it rule. If you do not use a muscle, it will atrophy. Think back to a time you or someone you know had a cast on a broken arm for 6 weeks. When you remove the cast, do you remember the difference in the size of the arm? So, with these 3 principles put into a periodized plan, You will be able to continually track your progress and keep your body from adapting and plateauing with its progress. The third of the 5 components is supplementation. Supplementation can be a huge factor in reaching your goals. There are so many miracle formulas out there today. The supplement industry is a $6 billion a year industry. So what does that tell you? People are looking for the answers to vitality through a pill or quick fix. The truth is that very few of the supplements that are on the market even work. The supplement industry is not regulated by the FDA, the same as the food industry, so you can get a lot of sketchy products, and other products just don't work in the doses provided on the bottle. It has been said that up to 85% of the supplements in GNC do not perform their intended task. How do you know what supplements to use and which ones work? The first thing to realize is that supplements can help, but they should never be thought of as a savior for all your health needs. Supplement means extra. I would like you to think of your supplements as an insurance policy, and they are simply filling in the gaps that you do not get in your diet. Most people need to take a quality multivitamin, have good quality clean protein supplement to make sure they get their daily protein requirements met, and a recovery supplement from challenging workouts. Unless you have specific deficiencies, the above recommendations should cover you. The fourth of 5 components is hydration. This is one of the most overlooked areas of health. Our bodies are made up of over 73% water, and I find adults who do not drink 1 bottle of water per day, and they wonder why they are sick and feel bad. Drinking water is a must if you are wanting to get lean, have energy, and stay healthy. If you are dehydrated, you can have any or all of the following symptoms, just to name a few: fatigue, dry skin, cravings, weight gain, headaches, and many more. Your body cannot eliminate body fat if you are dehydrated. So getting a lean, toned body is out of the question. A really simple rule of thumb when determining how much water to drink is to take your body weight times 0.55. Body fat times 0.55 equals the number of ounces of water per day. The sixth is a support system on community. Last but not least, and quite possibly the most important part of lasting success when it comes to getting healthy and staying healthy, is a strong support system. The results between a program with accountability and support versus the do-it-yourself program is no comparison. The group with accountability and support perform better, hands down, every time. Over the last 17 years, I have offered several different programs for weight loss and body transformation. Some of them came with weekly accountability, while other programs we presented the tools and allowed the client to take initiative and follow through on their own. People these days need a strong support system. As a society, we are too distracted on a daily basis to focus on something as boring and painful as a nutrition program. For the majority of the population, it is much more fun to sit around and scroll through Facebook and see what our friends are up to versus going to the gym to grab a sweat session. A small percentage of people have the motivation to follow a program through its entirety without making adjustments to eliminate the most challenging components. It is human nature to go for the path of least resistance, which in health and fitness is not always the best path. When you have a community around you going through the same struggles, you will reach higher, dig deeper, and have a much better outcome. Now, if you're like many people I work with every day who have bounced around from diet to diet, have ran hours a week on the treadmill or some other piece of equipment in hopes to lose weight, then try group class after group class, or even buy a bunch of supplements in hopes of seeing quick changes in performance or with weight loss. Or you may have even tried P90X, Insanity, or danced your way across the living room using Zumba tapes without getting the body you desired. You may want to really pay close attention the last few minutes. But first, here are just a few more people who have benefited from conquering those 4 components I'm about to share with you. Now, with 17 years of trial and error on client after client, I finally have the blueprint for you. I have already shared with you Kim's results, my wife's results, and a few of our Transform students' changes. You have seen several other of my personal clients who have used the 5 components to perfection. You have learned the 5 components needed to be successful. But don't take my word for it. Here are a few of our clients and what they are saying. Austin lost 50 pounds in 7 weeks. In only 4 weeks, he was able to lose 39 pounds and over 30 inches. With a supportive trainer and healthy nutrition, Dennis lost over 150 pounds in just a year. Way to work. I was scared and would feel self-conscious and out of place, but nothing could be further from the truth. I have made a complete lifestyle change from what I eat to my workout and cardio. Not only have I lost weight and body fat, but in only 4 months I lost 14 pounds and my pant size has gone from a size 10 to a size 4. Decreased from 32% body fat to 19.9%, lost 20.5 pounds of fat weight, and gained 5.3 pounds of lean weight. My energy level, overall strength, and self-confidence have been greatly enhanced. Take a second and picture looking in the mirror and seeing a new, more toned you, with confidence to wear anything you have hanging in the closet. No more skipping parties or going to the pool or lake because you're terrified to wear a swimsuit. Now you will know exactly what to do if you are looking to lose weight, lower your body fat, or just simply tone up your muscles. Your complete fitness destiny will literally be right at the end of your fingertips. This year, you will feel comfortable at your high school reunion instead of making some lame excuse of why you can't go or starving yourself for 3 weeks up until the event, only to be disappointed with yourself that you waited that long to get started. There will be no more guessing at what you need to do before you work out, after your workout, or during your workout with the nutrition information provided. You will have the exact blueprint that thousands of others before you have used to get phenomenal results. Just put the information to use, and before you know it, you'll be better than you have been in years. This is not a one-size-fits-all program, not an overhyped miracle pill. This is 17 years of tried and tested hands-on material used with the results to back it. No other place can you get this much help, support, and cutting-edge information to help you reach your health and fitness goals. So what makes this so unique and different from running down to the store and buying the next big workout craze, or hopping on YouTube and downloading the day's most popular workout? It's simple. The science, the true and tested results on people just like you, and the accountability through the community support. Bottom line is that whatever might be preventing you from getting the results you want with your health and fitness will be addressed by me personally and our entire community, which is another unique aspect to this project. Community. We all heard of the old acronym for TEAM, which is Together, Everyone Achieves More. Well, that's 100% true. And we are going to take full advantage of that here. Instead of running this mentoring program through a membership site, I've decided to use Facebook. As soon as you join, you'll be sent an invitation to join me in a private Facebook group I've set up just for us. Why a Facebook community? It will allow you, myself, and the entire group to connect, chat, and share our experiences in an unprecedented way. I will get to see your faces, and we all get to know one another on a more personal level, which just isn't possible anywhere else. Speaking of community, in order to have one, there needs to be a common mission and value set shared by the members. So when I sat down and really thought about the common thread and the common goal that every single one of us shares, it was this: a desire to live a healthy, disease-free life in a body that we are proud to look at in the mirror. We desire to be able to do things with our kids, grandkids, and get the most out of our life. It does not matter what your individual fitness goal is or what specific trouble spots you have. If you really get down to it, we all thrive when we are healthy, lean, have energy, and can move free of pain. We like the feeling of fitting into our clothes and not having to constantly be on a diet. So that is the mission of the community: to provide you a resource that answers all your fitness questions, provides you with a roadmap to reach your destination. I guess you could call it our motto. So welcome to His and Hers Gym Bag. And that brings me to what might be the most exciting, unique, and entertaining part of this project. While polished, high-production quality content is great, I believe that people would rather have a more informal yet interactive environment where the value doesn't just come from fancy artwork, but real-life content and shared experiences. So I'm going to open up my fitness vault like I have never done before. I'm going to take you into some of my most successful fitness programs, my favorite recipes, my favorite supplement stacks. I will take you behind the scenes of putting together a periodized plan for specific goals. You will have the ability to download or print any of the materials that I have charged people thousands of dollars for and use at your own will. I'm not only going to show you my best material, I'm going to show you my fails in hopes that you avoid the mistakes I have made with myself and my clients. I want you to see how to move past a plateau when it hits. I want you to see that everyone has sticking points or troubled areas, but that you can get past them with the right tools. I want you to learn how to get over the hump with your fitness goals. When you are stuck and you learn how to bust through a plateau, you experience your biggest triumph and learn how to conquer it the next time it presents itself. Everyone is at a different stage and dealing with different challenges. And while I don't know where you are at this moment because we haven't spoken yet, I do know that I've probably been there too, or worked with someone who has been there, and we have figured out the solution together. However, I don't know you, and you don't know me. So I want to give you every reason to say yes to this powerful, life-changing opportunity I have for you. At first, when I was putting all this content together, I was going to charge what a personal training client would pay me for just exercise instruction, only for 12 months, which is $7,500. With His and Hers Gym Bag, you are not only getting the vault of 17 years of exercise instruction, but cutting-edge supplement guides, nutrition programs for any goal, recipes, and much, much more. The more I thought about it and my goal to change 1,000 lives, I knew not everyone would be able to dish out $7,500. So here's the deal. I am offering to mentor, coach, and provide you with everything you need to get fit and healthy. You will have everything you need in your gym bag to get and stay fit. So if you want to become an official member of His and Hers Gym Bag, it isn't going to cost you $7,500 or even $1,000. You can have me as your coach and mentor every day for $39 per month, which is $1.25 per day. That's it. There are no upsells and literally nothing else to buy, which means every single person watching this can afford to participate. And you can join me right now for just $1. Hang out for the entire week. And if you love the experience, do nothing. At the end of 7 days, you will be billed $39 per month as long as you would like to stay. Now, I know you've gotten this far and you're watching this. You're probably pretty serious about making a commitment to making your health a priority. And I wanted to do one even better and make this an absolute no-brainer for you. If you decide it's just not right for you for any reason at all, whether it's next week or 6 months from now, just head over to chrishill.com/support and you'll never be billed again. But before you sign up, there is one very important condition. His and Her Gym Bag is a mentoring group, not a group to pitch your products, sell your stuff, or steer people to a quick fix gimmick that is not proven and tested. If you're a fitness trainer or dietitian, you will not be allowed to recruit anyone in the group or promote your business under any circumstance. As for me, I will share with you what I like to use and a way for you to get your hand on it. But it will never be a sales pitch on any product that has not been used by me or my clients. This is strictly a neutral ground for learning, created to help you reach your goals faster. Oh, and one last thing. Remember that price tag is $7,500 for one-on-one training? When you join today, I'm going to provide you with the 12-week periodized workout plan I used with Kim and Sonia to help them get lean and fit. And I have 2 more surprises for you. I'm also going to give you a template to follow when dining out that controls blood sugar so you don't have to blow your hard-earned results. And finally, I'm going to give you a 5-minute flexibility routine that can be done daily to eliminate back pain. All this free when you join today. You really have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Heck, the cost for this program is 1/3 of the cost of a daily Starbucks coffee, which most people drink every day. You can literally have all my programs, my tricks, the latest science-based information to get you real results. You can get the exact system I put my personal training clients on now, plus new content added weekly. There is simply no way you can lose. Now, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, Chris, why would you make such an insane offer by practically giving this away? Well, this is an often asked question, and the answer is because I have a bigger vision. You see, I want to get 100 new case studies and testimonials by the end of the year so I can open this up to more people. I'm on a mission to create 1,000 new healthy bodies, and I know that once you use the information inside the community and you start seeing the results, that goal will become reality. So I'm only offering this special price to the first 1,000 people. And we literally have 100 people per day watching this video. Once we hit the 1,000 mark, we will raise the price significantly, or possibly close the door for 12 months to service the members we have. Why pay full price when you can get these huge savings and test drive our community for $1 per day? So click the link below right now to join for $1 and let's make this your breakthrough year.